Hey friends, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today, we're going to take a look at a brand new style by TressAllure together. This is Bliss in the color Dark Gray Smoke. Fun color, a little bit of a rooted gray. Really pretty, brand new style. This is regular synthetic. TressAllure told me that they've gotten a ton of requests to make some regular synthetic wigs since they've been launching heat-friendly synthetic lately. They heard you, and here it is. If you want to know more about this style, then stick around. I would like to thank TressAllure for sending me Bliss so that I could show it to all of you and share it with all of you. I'm really grateful for their partnership. They actually sent me both of their brand new styles. They just launched 2 mode acrylic styles, that's regular synthetic, and I'm reviewing both of them. So if the other review is out, it's a curly style. I'll make sure that's linked in the description. If you don't see it there, that means it's not out yet. I don't know which order I'm gonna release these, and you can watch for it. Let's take a look at this one from all sides. TressAllure does a fabulous job with their straight styles. Well, with their curly ones too, but you know, I've tried a number of their styles recently that are more straight and they just have nailed it. The density on this one is so incredibly realistic. It's not a heavy density, and that makes this comfortable and realistic. If you wanted to wear this in a low pony, you totally could do that, and you can see that's a beautiful density ponytail. They've done such a good job. And this one is very flat on the top, so there's no Permatease up here at all. There's just the barest amount of crimpy fibers right back here at the very back, right there. That gives this a little bit of roundness in the back, but great flow and just a healthy looking head of hair. So what does that mean? If you get overwhelmed by wigs, if you're new to wig wearing, you've been losing your hair for a while, and so all wigs feel like too much hair for you, the fact that there's no Permatease up here, it keeps it really flat, and this is a nice kind of low to moderate density. I think it's a great wig for the new wig wearer who might be overwhelmed by too much hair. One thing that you can do, because this does have a lace front, let's take a look at that lace front, is you can pull this right off of your head in clips. So let's just say, because it's a little bit of a face flopper, which I think will work itself out the more you wear it with the heat of your head and your hands. But if you wanted to take a clip and put a little clip in there, a claw clip, some bobby pins, a barrette, that will keep it out of your face as you seek to get used to wearing a style like this. So I mentioned it has a lace front. It also has a full mono top. Let me show you what that means. It gives you a lot of styling flexibility. All of this is monofilament. You can part anywhere within the monofilament. Because this has a full mono top and all of this is hand tied, that does keep the price point up a bit. This is a more premium wig. We've got a soft ear tabs with bendable stays, extended nape, Velcro adjusters. You can see I've cinched in all the way almost. I'm gonna talk about size in a moment. Lots of stretch and open wefting. I think they did a really fabulous job on this one. Now, I just told them to send me whatever color they wanted to, and I've never really worn a gray. I do find myself liking them, but I've never worn one. So I might have to get brave and wear this one because I really do think it's a great style. Get this situated. I like to sometimes put these wigs on camera so that you can see how easy it is to just throw a wig on your head. And then we turn it with the ear tabs, push them in, get that lace right where it's supposed to be, and there you go. Isn't this darling? Now, regular synthetic or heat-friendly synthetic, all synthetic, can tangle some when it's a longer style, and you can see for the most part this is not tangling much, but it does tangle some. So what I recommend you do is carry a wide tooth comb with you so that you can run it through the nape, through the ends, and keep those tangles at bay if you're going to wear it for long periods of time. I know I just showed with a brush, When I'm out and about, I have a wide tooth comb with me, but on these straight styles, I have a straight hair fiber that just wants to hang in my face. I do like to use a brush. I think it smooths them out as long as I'm gentle and I don't pull on any tangles. So I usually go like this, and then if I hit a snag, I stop and then I just go at the bottom until I get that tangle out. So just a little tip. I can link this brush in the description. It's almost like a wide tooth brush. It doesn't have any bristles. It's all plastic, or any boar's head or anything. And I think it's really gentle on synthetic wigs. You'll hear people say, never use a brush on a synthetic wig. I think that's true for most brushes, but I have found this brush to be really gentle on them. So, great density, just a little bit of Permatease, nothing on the top, some in the back, but not much. I think they've done a fabulous job with this style. The cap is running average to slightly average, larger than average. I wouldn't call this an average large, but it's definitely a little bigger than average. I used to be a 22-inch circumference. I lost some weight. Now I'm 21 and a quarter, and I cinch my TressAllure wigs in almost all the way in to fit me comfortably. I think there's a wide variety from like I'm 21 and a quarter, and this is fitting me fine, up to maybe even 22 and a half. Because of the stretch. I just think they've got a great cap. I get a lot of extra cap up here because I'm very petite over the top of my head, but it doesn't seem to bother me, and I don't notice the ear tabs are not a problem. I get decent coverage. They actually sit a little higher up than some other wigs, and so if I were to pull all of the hair back, I would see my bio hair and I'd need to blend it. That's sort of hit or miss, but with this wig, even though it's running a little big, it's not coming down too low on me, so I really think it's going to fit a variety of people. But if you have a much bigger over the top of your head than I do, if you don't have any bio hair on the sides to blend, then you might have to wear the style down, because if you pull it up, you might see that. I hope that makes sense to you. I'm just trying to give you guys all the details about size. I know that's very, very important to know. These fibers are nice and soft and silky, very, very silky. And because this is regular synthetic, you might notice a little bit of a synthetic shine on it, especially in really direct lighting like what I have on me, and especially in either the super light or super dark colors. That's really common with regular synthetic. If you're ever going to wear regular synthetic, that is something you should expect. Dry shampoo will work great to try to tamp that down. TressAllure makes a dry shampoo, helps with keeping the wig clean between washings and to tamp down shine. So just keep that in mind. Let's talk about this color, dark smoke gray. This color is gorgeous. And what I really like, even though there's a root, it is not a seriously significant root. It is just a darker version of this gray. And while I know, I hear from my gray sisters who say, my hair doesn't grow darker at the root, I don't think it's as dark or as obvious as some of the other grays out there that are rooted. You know, these companies are making these grays in more fashion colors. My guess is they're trying to appeal more to the masses. I don't know what their philosophy is, but it is a really pretty color, and that is not stark. Even if it's looking stark here because of all the lighting on me, it's really not stark in person. It's just a beautiful, it's almost got hints of maybe lavender or blue in direct light. When I was outside, I was noticing it. They do have another gray that has hints of blue, so I don't think that was intentional. I just think it's the combination of the silvers and the dark gray in here. There's no pepper. It's not salt and pepper at all. It is a vibrant silver. That is how I would refer to this. Very much a silver with a root. Really beautiful color. Let's get outside and look at this color outside. Let me know if you have any questions about BLISS. Thank you, TressAllure. This is really cute. I'm glad to share it. All right, friends, here's this color out here. It almost has like a blue tint to it. I actually think it's really realistic looking. You know, some of these grays, I get these comments. Oh, fiber in the eye. I get these comments that, you know, that doesn't look like gray hair naturally grays. So I'd really be curious about this. What you guys think? All right, thanks for watching. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.